Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, with a very special guest, Sherry Tree. She is the author of a wonderful book called Bank.
Why they buy based on the bank methodology.
The book is a wonderful guide to cracking the personality code of the buyer. And B stands for blueprint, A for action, N for nurturing, and K for knowledge. What are you, Sherry?
My bank code is action followed by nurturing, then knowledge, then blueprint. So ANKB. And the action personality type likes to have fun. They're very competitive. They like to win. They like to have a good time. And with the N, the nurturing one following second, it means they want to make a difference. They want to build relationships. They care about people. Creating an impact is a high motivating factor for them.
When you have somebody that has a different letter combination, how do you adjust to that? You, as the seller, you want to get action, you want to get the closed deal, but they want methodology, which is not your priority.
Only 18% of buyers are going to buy from a salesperson who does not match the buyer's personality versus 82% success rate when personality types are aligned. So to answer your question, if someone approaches you and you're wanting to sell your products or services to someone who would type themselves as a blueprint first, and I'm an action first, which has a lot of polarity in those two codes, then it's part of my obligation and emotional intelligence is to take my lens off and what I care about and put their lens on. And I can communicate accordingly, which will create that match in personality style that will create the yes factor.
How do you get the buyer to reveal their personality?
The hardest way is guessing, some of those traditional sales tactics, but I found that those were not near as effective as just flat out asking the customer, what's your code? So I built a set of 4 cards, and I would literally hand these cards to my client, and I would ask them to prioritize these cards into their sequence of most important to them, most like them, to least important to them. And I told them, this is going to help me serve you better or get to know you better and save us both some time. And Gerhard, the coolest thing happened is that every single time I handed my clients these cards, they would take them, sort them, and hand them back in their exact code sequence. Now I knew exactly how to communicate to them following my formulas that I figured out on a way that creates the cooperation, the collaboration, the buy-in or the buying decision and that outcome to create the win-win.
What if you predominantly sell online?
We decided, what if we built the technology where you could crack someone's code by sending them a link and allowing them to drag and drop those 4 cards into their sequence and then giving them an ethical bribe, an opt-in of exchange your information and we will send you a custom report all about your code. That built out our Codebreaker technology suite. And then later we said, what if there was an artificial intelligence that could just guess and predict your code, whether you interact with it or not? And so we ended up building that. For example, on LinkedIn, I can pull up your LinkedIn profile and our AI will analyze your entire profile, generate a bank code prediction, and guide me on how I should engage with you based on that data set.
And then you have that additional tool built into your website where you can drop your email that you intend to send to the buyer, and you get advice on how to rewrite it the right way.
Imagine if a customer sends you an email and you want to reply to it in a way that matches their code to create that intended outcome. Our AI will let you know if your response was a match, was it appropriate, or should you rewrite it to create a better match? And then we built the AI to actually be able to rewrite it.
It's not always a one-on-one situation. There are many situations where you sell one-to-many. Everybody speaks a different code. How do you crack that code in a group setting?
Well, this is where it's very advantageous to be multilingual in our codes. So for example, I do a lot of keynote speeches or podcasts, webinars, and so forth. And there's always an audience of mixed codes. And that means that I deliberately will infuse the communication of each code into my message. So for the blueprints, I'm going to give them the framework, the system, the step-by-step process. For the actions, we're going to make it fun. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to show them how they can make a lot of money using this type of thing. For the nurturers, I'm going to show them how they're going to be able to build better, stronger relationships, meaningful stories, moving moments. And for the knowledge, I'm going to drop in all of the science, the data, the analytics, the research that validates everything that I'm teaching. I'm able to influence all 4 different personality type categories that are there representing the audience. And of course, each individual that has all four parts inside of them, it's like literally check marking the box on everything that they would need to hear in order to green light it and say, let's move forward.
You have a wonderful brand name. Nobody can beat the brand bank.
It's been a very, very fun acronym to play with. And the company name, Code Breaker, break the code, crack the code. It's been really fun.
URL is codebreaker.com.
Codebreakertech.com is the parent company. And it's got several divisions that serve the small business channel, direct sales channel, and enterprise channel, and then even education, bringing bank into the education.
And if you click on the link below, you can get your free assessment from Sherry.
It's the digital version of these 4 cards, which have values on it. It's a very fun assessment. It's very quick, and you won't believe how accurate it is in less than 90 seconds. And that's the science behind it.
And you also graciously agreed to do a masterclass with Selling Power members and also with people who attend next week's Sales 3.0 conference, where you and us will do a fireside chat. So if you want to learn more, sign up for Sherry's masterclass.